So,
Rolling.
okay. So this one is Proposal 16, Allowed Circumvention of Technological Protection Measures, or TPMs. TPMs, just to briefly describe them, are digital features intended to effectively control access to a copyrighted work. And then some examples are region coding for DVDs, Blu-rays, console game discs, software locks which terminate access to or usage of software after a license period. So generally speaking, there is a prohibition against circumvention of TPMs or selling products and services enabling others to do so. So the exceptions right now are set out in the Copyright Excluded Works Order, EWO, which is reviewed every 4 years. And the current EWO is expiring 31st December 2016. Hence, I think this being put up there to see whether or not the current list of exceptions as set out in Part 1 of Annex B is sufficient, or whether it's overly broad or too narrow. And then they've also proposed some amendments to the existing exceptions. Right. So just going in turn, I think not many exceptions really. So software with damaged access dongles, preservation of abandoned software, use of assistive technologies for ebooks, educational uses of audiovisual works, derivative uses of audiovisual works, circumvention in limited circumstances to investigate and fix security flaws, and replacement or repair of essential systems. So you can see they're all actually quite functional, and really looking at situations where people would need to overcome the TPM in order to effect some kind of maintenance or repair in most cases. So that seems to be the general position. So inviting your thoughts.
Yeah, but there's the bit about MOOCs, right?
Okay, MOOCs is a little bit.
That's for the other second last one.
Yeah, so that one will be under issue 2. I think first question is whether this list is sufficient. Yeah,
this is what's
existing
too wide there, right?
Yeah.
Whether we want to change anything,
or do we want to change?
No, leave it.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, even broke, don't fix it. Yeah. Yeah, we agree. We vote.
Agree?
Leave things. Leave them there. Okay.
No need to expand.
No need to expand.
Okay. So then the second question is whether or not the exceptions, the new changes should be inserted. And for this one, the first proposal is to create a new exception in the EWO to cover circumvention by libraries and archives of all materials that are presently in their collection or which are to be included in the collection for the purpose of preservation. So basically, libraries and archives get a carte blanche to overcome TPMs, so long as it's to preserve the particular work itself. Okay, so that's number one. Blanket applies to everything. Librarians, I think, will be very happy with that. Yeah, but I think, just for the general good, generally speaking, it ensures that at least a copy of something remains somewhere for future generations. And then for B, preservation of abandoned software, or what some people call abandoned work, to extend the exception to cover circumvention by users of software, including games that has been legally purchased but which are no longer usable solely because it relies on a TPM which the publisher no longer supports. So right now the position is 4B allows for libraries and archives to do that only, but this amendment will extend it to users of software.
Yes.
So as long as
Yes.
Yes.
all right. So you can play all those old retro games.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then amendment to 4D, audiovisual works, extends the exception by including pre-tertiary education as well as massive open online courses. So this one allows for the use of short clips of motion pictures for criticism or comment by tertiary educational institutions. They want to extend it to all educational institutions, i.e. pre-tertiary, as well as MOOCs, massive open online courses. Right?
It's just very different,
But if it's open to MOOC, that's not just for criticism or comment, but it'll be open for educational purposes also, right?
Unless the MOOC must be using it for criticism.
Yeah.
And this doesn't exclude for-profit institutions. They don't say that.
They don't define it that way.
But I can imagine that all of them.
Yeah, I mean, why not? But it doesn't say it, right? So it says tertiary education institutions.
Pre-tertiary.
No,
Right now it's
this
tertiary.
is tertiary. if I'm a tuition teacher and I use all the material and make it available online, and
It's only for TPM.
yeah, so I also
This is not for licensing
Oh.
yeah, only TPMs.
So if you circumvent it, you could still not. It could still be infringement,
That's right.
and it could still be infringing and not you can't use various defense. So it's not an exact reflection. Although it looks like actually fair use, a lot of it looks like fair use.
Yeah, it's just for the limited purpose of 4D actually. It's
I say
used
go
for
ahead.
criticism or comment.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
And then the final one is circumvention in limited circumstances to investigate and fix security flaws, to extend it to cover security research in general, and not just for the purposes of investigation and fixing of security flaws. So anyone who wants to study the TPM basically, it would be allowed to do that, but it does not cover hacking or piracy.
That's a wink, wink.
Strongly support.
It's,
Of course I would.
sure, why not? Put it in there.
So we agree everything. Yes, we support all.
Yeah. Open it up.
We support them all.
Actually, technically, do people still use TPMs? I mean, in my mind, it still goes back to the 1990s and 2000s with the dongles and stuff.
It's no longer. No, I think it's because historical stuff, right?
Yes,
so it's more historical stuff. So sometimes you got no choice.
Region coding.
Yeah, region coding now no longer.
Yeah,
Of
valid.
course, this is the one that got the whole VPN thing.
Yeah. So in theory, today's case is very. Nobody does that. Who cares? How are you going to do it? Because you can work around it legally, as it were, as well. So
I mean, are there really any TPMs in any products, really, other than the older products we're talking
oh,
about?
there are. Like there are. They put it into the CPU so that you can run certain things at the BIOS level, so that you cannot boot the system with other than alleged OK OSs, things like that.
Or the ones which put cookies so you can only install it on or can call back to command.
Cookies are easy to remove. That's software based. That one is easy to remove. It's the question of something that is usually in hardware.
Or they also record the MAC address and then they send back to home
Yeah,
so that they know
but
you have
even MAC addresses can be changed. So
okay.
all of those things can be changed. The only thing is if something is in hardware, that's when it becomes a bit of a tricky thing. So like BIOSes, it can be that recently turns out to be an Intel's problem. Intel made a mistake in the BIOS that they were shipping on some motherboards. That Lenovo when they started shipping, you couldn't install anything other than Windows.
Yeah,
That
that's
actually
right.
was not supposed to be the case.
Yeah.
But it happened to be a BIOS error on the part of Intel, so they had to go fix it. So after that was fine.
Since Brian Tan mentioned VPN.
No, I just said it's not part of the concept.
No. Are there any
It could be
other
under 16C.
Yeah, 16C. Shall we now protect VPNs forever by saying VPNs should be
Excluded from
VPNs should be allowed?
And
This
when
is
all
the
the
other
other
way
way
around.
around from what they suggested, which is
No, nobody suggested. Only
No one
Irene Tan
suggested
suggested it.
They say VPNs are not in part of the
but it was
No, Irene. It's Irene Tan.
It was speculation and
Yeah.
and planting of falsehoods. Clickbait.
rather than do that.
Was clickbait more than anything else.
Maybe it's better not to bring it up at all.
No, we should
No, but
say
because it had become a
Okay.
clickbait, right? So
we
Well,
should.
the VPN itself is not the problem, right? The issue is geo-blocking, really, and whether or not it was deemed to be effective TPM in the first place.
Correct.
And I think most countries in the world consider it not effective TPM. It's so easily overcome. You don't even need, anything serious to bypass it.
Yeah, so shall we just say that?
Explicitly.
Shall we just explicitly say VPN and can be used?
But how do you say that? Where for C? Is that 16C? Is it just
Yeah,
Any
that's
moves
it.
suggest that
I guess the problem-
blocking
Yeah.
circumvention should be taken out, should be resisted until the theory that one thing.
No? Yes?
No, I think it's good to put. I mean, we're calling it out, right?
Yeah.
Because, what is the downside to that? By calling it out?
Netflix stopped supplying to us.
Yeah, Netflix is not.
Like they care, we are so small, they,
Like they can stop the whole world is using VPN, right?
yeah, so.
there are worse things I've seen. Okay, I'll tell you after we finish recording.
And you said that, right?
What I just said is that
He'll take care of it in post.
Yeah, I think that's
geographical.
why behind the camera, not in front.
Anything else?
So how you put or not? Don't put.
I like to put it, but I'm just wondering, by putting it, are you opening up to something?
No, I just for the foreign adult, if you're thinking about this,
Don't do it.
Yeah, because somebody already went to make big noise about it, so we take a stand.
No, but because my question is, at some point, like when you have IPv6 prevalent everywhere, it really doesn't matter at that point whether you're a VPN or not. Because it's endpoint security that you come in, so I can go to any other endpoint in theory. That's the design behind IPv6, so you don't need to worry about this part.
But until then,
But
because
yeah,
IPv6 could
so until then, right? So in the meantime,
we propose that VPNs be protected.
VPNs are and other similar technologies are
Another similar technologies. Go on.
Are not deemed to be circumventions.
Yeah.
TPM.
shall not be deemed
Shall
to be.
not be deemed to be TPM.
Circumvention of TPM.
Circumvention of TPM. Yeah. Shall be allowed and shall not be deemed.
But they're allowed.
Huh?
They
It is
are
allowed.
No, shall remain.
Shall remain
allowed
in the whitelist.
from henceforth, forevermore,
The
and ever
11th
and ever and
commandment.
ever. Okay, so in that case, ladies and gentlemen, does it bring us to the end?
I think it does. Any last words?
Can
Questions, comments?
So this will be submitted under.
So I think we are. Let's circulate that. Is this okay that we circulate it to everyone on the list, for everyone who's here rather?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because this is a proposal that
Okay,
That's right. Then we will finalize that
so we declare this.
and send it in.
Just a minor point. Minlaw did explicitly say VPN is not.
Yeah, but never mind.
No, they did say that. They did say.
Yeah,
They said it, but it was clickbaited by.
No, it's explicit.
Okay,
Explicit.
so
Or
we can
So
close.
I don't know whether you still want to include that.
Oh no, we're taking a stand.
No, I mean we can. When you final document, when we do it, we can take it out if we don't think.
It's still subject to refinement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. Notice we're not answering every question that they throw up, but that's fine.
I think the advantage, Ivan, is to state it now so that we won't be forgotten. Like you know what I mean. So they say we are still paying attention to that detail. So even though you said so, don't worry about it.
Okay, so Brian,
Final words.
Nothing else. Okay, so we'll send this out this week. If we can probably have to get back by end of this week, so that by Monday we can send it over to IPOS unless they change the deadline. But let's stick to it.
so we thank everybody for the
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
thank you so much.